Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following story. Chinese economist Peng's speech on China's grim economic outlook goes viral. Now, let's dive into the details. It's all covered in today's China Truths. Chinese economist Peng's speech on China's grim economic outlook goes viral. Amid China's ongoing economic downturn, Peng, chief economist of Northeast Securities, recently delivered a speech at HSBC Private Wealth's Shanghai client sharing session that has gone viral overseas. He bluntly declared a pessimistic economic outlook for China, stating that if criticisms of the economy are silenced, even policymakers may end up making erroneous judgments. This, he warned, would be catastrophic, with history ultimately judging who misled the nation. There were rumors online that Fu had been summoned for questioning. According to media reports, the event was held on November 24 at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in Pudong, Shanghai. Fu's talk, titled 2024 Year-End Review and 2025 Outlook, Hedging Risks versus Soft Landing, explored China's limited economic options amid challenges stemming from demographic shifts and the collapse of the middle class. Fu, a graduate of the University of Reading in the UK and former employee of Lehman Brothers and Salomon Investment Group, returned to China in 2008. After working at institutions such as China Futures and China Galaxy Securities, he became Northeast Securities chief economist in 2020. According to a transcript of Fu's speech circulating online, China's economic challenges predated the pandemic, with significant problems emerging as early as 2019. The situation has since worsened. He cited factors such as intensified trade wars under Trump's second term, declining birth rates, falling incomes, and downgraded consumption as exacerbating issues. Fu noted that the global trend toward right-wing politics is inseparably linked to economic challenges, with ideological conflicts at the core. He warned that a second Trump presidency, populated by pragmatists, would further solidify this rightward shift, leaving China facing a tougher fight than in 2016. He stated that China's economic problems are far more severe than they appear on the surface, with a lack of effective consumption being the core issue. This decline, he argued, is structural, not short-term, and requires a redistribution of wealth between the government and residents, the rich and the poor, and between debtors and creditors to boost domestic demand. He criticized the internal system, where proximity to power and resources determines wealth, leaving the laboring masses to bear the brunt during economic contractions. Fu identified the collapse of the middle class as China's most pressing challenge, noting its profound macroeconomic impact. Why has the economy been declining since March? The answer is simple: the collapse of the middle class. The lower classes have already adapted to discount platforms like Pinduoduo. Now, even the middle class is turning to them. Remember, the middle class shrinking has the greatest macroeconomic impact, he emphasized. He further criticized China's real estate-driven economic model, built on demographic dividends and leverage. With young people now lacking the capacity to take over the baton, the model is unsustainable. Looking ahead, Fu said 2025 does not offer optimism, with limited room for fiscal, interest rate, or currency policies. Interest rates can go slightly lower, perhaps below 2%, the exchange rate can be adjusted to 7.3 to 7.8, fiscal expansion is possible. But these are the last cards we have. How could we play them all at once? Fu also lambasted the current public discourse, stating, anyone who speaks out is labeled a traitor, unpatriotic, or gets attacked online. He warned that silencing dissent would lead to widespread misinformation, with policymakers ultimately making disastrous decisions. History will accurately judge who truly misled the people and the nation. It is noteworthy that since last year, top Chinese leaders, including Xi Jinping and Politburo Standing Committee member Kai Chi, have emphasized promoting economic optimism. In the past year, several Chinese economists have faced censorship for expressing views inconsistent with official narratives. This includes Liu Jipeng, former dean of the School of Business at China University of Political Science and Law, Dan Bin, chairman of Shenzhen Oriental Harbor Investment Management, financial blogger Hong Rong, Chen Shouhong, founder of Glonghui, renowned commentator Shui Pai, economist Ma Guangyuan, financial writer Wu Xiaobo, and senior investment advisor Su Xiaoyu. HSBC abruptly announced on November 28 that FU's second scheduled session on November 30 had been cancelled due to force majeure. Rumors of FU being summoned for questioning followed but were promptly denied by both FU and Northeast Securities, who stated that he had not recently been questioned by regulators. While detailed records of FU's speech have been censored in China, an 84-minute recording is available on YouTube, with a 28,000-word transcript circulating on social media platform X. As of December 2, fragments of the speech remain on Weibo, and discussions have not been entirely suppressed. Weibo influencer Imiga commented that much of FU's talk was reasonable. Another influencer, Piecemeal Fortune Master, remarked, "He's saying things I've known for a long time. Most of his views align with mine, so his videos feel like my internet mouthpiece." Some netizens expressed concern for FU's safety, speculating that he might soon face censorship. Independent commentator Kai Shinkoan wrote on December 1 that FU's speech to HSBC clients used relatively straightforward language, rather than economic jargon, to reveal some harsh truths, resonating widely. Kai also expressed surprise at the number of individuals still eager to profit within China's planned economy. "It's astonishing. If it's not nostalgia, then I hope these wealthy individuals quickly distance themselves from this market."